Hello, my name is Artur, and my project is about volcanic landforms other than shield, composite, and cinder cones. Here are my vocabulary terms. Fissure eruptions occur when magma flows up through cracks in the ground and leaks out onto the surface. Plateau basalt, an extensive, thick, flow or succession of flows of high temperature. A flood basalt is the result of a giant volcanic eruption or series of eruptions that covers large stretches of land or the ocean floor with basalt lava. Calderas are large indentations with steep sides that have a diameter of more than 1 kilometer and have a somewhat round shape. Most calderas are formed as a result of the collapse of the top of a large complex volcano after the explosive eruption of quartz-rich pumice and ash fragments. Crater Lake Oregon is located in a caldera about 10 kilometers wide and 600 meters deep. With a loss of support of 1,500 meters, the peaks of this once outstanding cone collapsed, creating a caldera that eventually filled with water. Later, as a result of volcanic activity, a small slag cone formed in the caldera. Unlike calderas such as Crater Lake, many calderas form gradually due to the loss of lava from a shallow magma chamber lying under the top of the volcano. This will happen in Hawaiian-type calderas. Kilauea has a size of 3.3 by 4.4 kilometers and a depth of 150 meters. Caldera Kilauea was formed as a result of gradual immersion, when magma slowly drained laterally from the underlying magma chamber, leaving the apex without support. Historical and devastating eruptions, such as Mount St. Helens, are not even close to as dangerous as the eruption that happened 630,000 years ago in the now-occupied Yellowstone National Park, when an eruption of approximately 1,000 cubic kilometers of pyroclastic material occurred. The remains of this event are numerous hot springs and geysers in the Yellowstone region. Yellowstone-type eruptions eject huge volumes of pyroclastic materials, mainly in the form of fragments of ash and pumice. When they come to their senses, hot fragments of ash and pumice are melted, forming a cooked tuff, which is very similar to the hardened lava flow. The latest eruption was followed by episodic outflows of degassed triolitic and basaltic lavas. Thus, another caldera-forming eruption is likely, but not necessarily inevitable. Unlike calderas associated with shield volcanoes or complex cones, Yellowstone calderas are so extensive and poorly defined that many were not detected until high-quality aerial photographs and satellite images became available. These and similar calderas found around the globe are among the largest volcanic structures on Earth, hence the name supervolcanoes. Here is some information I found on Gale. Most calderas are formed by sinking of the central part of the volcano. A rare few are excavated by violent explosions. A crater is much smaller than the caldera and is formed by the building up of material around the vent. Any extensive crack in the earth is a fissure. When a small or medium-sized fissure is filled with magma, it is termed a dike. Basaltic lavas that cool to form oceanic crust, oceanic plateaus, and continental flood basalts erupt from large, elongate, planar vents called fissures. Basaltic lavas that cool to form oceanic crust, oceanic plateaus, and continental flood basalts erupt from large, elongate, planar vents called fissures. Here are my citations. Please raise your hand if you have any questions.